Welcome to another edition of Ethical Bets, a show where I only talk about games that I have personally bet myself. And we're coming off an 0-1 day. Texas, my God, they played like dog shit. Start off the game 2 of 12 with 5 turnovers and could just never get back into it after that. And you got Malik Dia for Ole Miss. He looked like fucking Joel Embiid out there. He's facing up at the elbow, draining mid-range jumpers. He's facing up, drawing fouls. He had 17 at halftime. Just, yeah, Ole Miss wins outright. Bad bet. Bad bet. But hopefully we bounce back today. I've got 3 bets on the board. And after coming off a loss like that, some people might be a little gun shy, might be a little hesitant. Don't want to take any risk after that. Not on this channel. Bucks money line. Yeah, I said it. Bucks money line. Now it's gross. It's disgusting. Anytime. You should always bet responsibly, especially if you're betting on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks are terrible. They're trash. They suck. But if you're giving me plus 205 odds to beat the Miami Heat after Bam scores 83 points, this is a massive letdown spot for the Heat. I mean, they might still be throwing a parade for Bam. The parade might still be going on right now. And also, you've got, so Hero is questionable. I probably expect him to play since he sat out the Wizards game. He'll probably play. Ware's back for him, but you do have Norman Powell and Andrew Wiggins are both out. And for the Bucks, Bobby Portis and Kevin Porter Jr. have been upgraded to questionable, so hopefully they get ruled in, and the number might swing towards the Bucks a little bit. Yeah, hopefully they get those pieces back, and yeah, I think if you're giving me plus 205 with the Bucks, I'm to beat the Heat, I'm going to take it. It's gross, but I'm going to take it. And also the Heat, you know, they've won a few games in a row. They are perennial playoff, not playoff, play-in team. They are always in the fucking play-in. Always. How many, you know, Bam's talking nonstop about how badly he wants to get out of the play-in. How many games are the Miami Heat realistically going to win in a row? They're destined for the play-in. They're going back to the play-in. Yeah, I think the Bucks, and this is an absolute must-win game for the Bucks. You know, if they want to make any kind of play-in push, they got to start racking up some wins here. So yeah, I'm gonna take a shot on Bucks money line plus 205. All right, and next up, I'll talk about this one briefly because the number is so different than from when I bet it. Lakers Bulls, I got over 233.5. So, I mean, it's just ballooned all the way up to 238.5. I still think if it's under 240, I mean, you're probably okay. But yeah, again, this is so much different than what I originally betted at. Lakers, they are without their best defender. Marcus Smart is doubtful. You got the Bulls, who played a very fast pace, and I mean, which makes sense. They only have a bunch of guards and forwards on the roster. Don't have many big men, and I think they'll be able to score on the Lakers. Look at the Lakers, the personnel. You know, you got guys like Luka and DeAndre Ayton, guys that don't really want to run back on transition defense. So I think the Bulls are going to get out and run and be able to score. Lakers have been playing some better defense recently against the T-Wolves and the Knicks. But they also had some, three-point luck there as well. A lot of open threes, especially in the Knicks game. Just didn't go in for the Knicks. So I don't trust the Lakers to consistently play the level of defense and, hold teams to the low hundreds like they've been doing. So I think the Bulls can put up some points, and I definitely think the Lakers are going to put up some points. Like, who on the Bulls can guard Luka? I don't see anybody in the Bulls being able to stop Austin Reeves. I think the Lakers should be able to get inside the paint a lot and score on the Bulls. So yeah, I think it's going to be a really high scoring game. So I got over 233.5. It's up to 238.5. Under 240, I still think should come through. last bet, we are going back to college. Duke, Florida State. Opened, Duke was minus 18.5. Now they're down to minus 16.5. Now Duke is down 2 starters, 2 big pieces in Caleb Foster and Gumba, their starting center. Now Gumba didn't play the UNC game, and Foster got hurt in the first half. And Duke still beat the hell out of UNC. I don't think Duke is going to consistently look that good with both of them out. Now, with that said, Duke obviously is still a much better team than Florida State. But Florida State, even a fully healthy Duke team, Florida State played them tough in Tallahassee earlier this year. It was a 3-point game. And quietly, Florida State, they've been kicking ass. They've won 10 out of their last 12 games. Florida State has. So they've been playing really good basketball. They played a really fast tempo, like to run up and down. Like, what happens if this is a frantic, fast-paced game? What if Duke gets into foul trouble? They're already so depleted and thin. If they get into foul trouble, it can really hurt them here. And also, Florida State, they just played a game here in this tournament. They got to, play on this court already. I think that helps them a little bit, whereas this is Duke's first game in the tournament. Yeah, I got, also last year, first game of the ACC tournament, Duke looked really slow and sluggish against, I believe it was Georgia Tech, their first game of the tournament. That first game, they didn't come out looking great. We could have a repeat performance of that here. I bet Florida State plus 18.5. I still like plus 16.5. I think Duke still definitely wins. I think this is a little closer. This might be like a 10, 11 point Duke win. I think Florida State can keep it close with a really depleted Duke team down 2 starters. So yeah, I like Florida State. I got it plus 18.5. But I think I would still play plus 16.5. And that's it. Those are the 3 bets that I have open for today. I know it's scary betting against Duke, and it is absolutely terrifying betting on the Milwaukee Bucks. But here we are. If you like the video, want to see more, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, that's it. Good luck. Until next time. I don't have a catchphrase yet.